is an explorer of information, knowledge, creativity, innovation, and art. We at The Hindu have always made sure that the journey of the explorer is an extraordinary experience. So we heard what you want and we are delivering it. Introducing a smarter and cleaner news reading experience with an enhanced visual design upgrade and reader-friendly features. Our authentic and credible journalism remains intact. Now, our redesign matches it. With hard-hitting headlines, bold typefaces, and bigger pictures. The Hindu is now designed to be cleaner, sharper, and bolder. You know our designs are not just placements of texts and images. They tell a story. Promos are made more dynamic and vibrant with eye-captivating designs to give you the ultimate visual experience. Lead story will have a bolder font distinction with the strap showcasing the gist of the story. Increase in font size from 8.2 to 9 points with a 15% decrease in the total word count delivers clearer and sharper stories with no compromise in the quality of the content. More space between the columns gives the paper a cleaner look. Bigger and impactful pictures bring the story alive. Infographics and more visual elements can be found throughout the paper. Quotes that capture emotions are what made our journalism credible. They are now taking a new form of contemporary design. Insider update of all your neighborhood news comes in a digitally integrated design through dynamic, in-brief, and nearby columns. Taking the center stage, page markers are now bolder. The editorial section is now made cleaner, bolder, and sharper with more emphasis on the magic of white spaces. A page aligned to perfection will give the readers the most enjoyable and organized reading experience. QR codes and digitally integrated navigation pointers will help the readers identify multimedia content such as online stories, interviews, videos, and podcasts. FAQs, profiles, science, money-wise have an enhanced look. The hierarchy of information can be easily identified with a shift in emphasis from bold to light and big to smaller headline fonts. News in Frames is taking an elevated magazine-like visual appeal with the use of vertical photos. The Sunday edition has been embellished to perfection with a design that is playful, vibrant, and trendy. Presenting Metro Plus, Weekend, Downtown, Magazine, Friday Review, Opportunities, and Classifieds with an exciting new look. Our style of storytelling has been inspired by the social media landscape, which has enabled us to dive into a whole multiverse of possibilities on how visual impact can change the reader's experience. And our design will mark the beginning of it. So get ready to sit back, sip your coffee, and open our redesigned newspaper. It's not just a newspaper anymore. It's an experience.
कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, ईएमआई हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक। यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट। कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, ईएमआई हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। छोड़िए, लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने, और उस इंटरेस्ट पे भी मिलता है इंटरेस्ट हर महीने। पता है कौन है? IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक। यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। मैं तो जुड़ चुका हूं इनके साथ, अभी जुड़ जाइए ना। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट।
For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn 1 billion dreams into reality. For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn a billion dreams into reality. For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn a billion dreams into reality. For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn a billion dreams into reality. For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn a billion dreams into reality.
The tests. They kept coming for me. Glass ceiling after glass ceiling. Bump after bump. They questioned me. Why don't you give up? I chose the long, rugged road instead. Game after game. Milestone after milestone. What now? I'm just getting started. The test.
Why did life test me? Why did it try to crush me, shake me, break me? Why me? Because it knew if I could take this test, I could take anything and say, that was easy.
Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes, if we plan our future like him.
But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
I see.
LIC.
LIC's annuity plans give annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
For how long will you continue being tensed about the future? With LIC's new Pension Plus, make your own pension plan because this plan creates market-linked wealth for your future. Moreover, this plan comes with guaranteed editions and also offers various options for receiving pension so that you grow young and tension-free. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
Who are you guys?
Yellow and red, sliding down from everywhere. Just being dead. Swimming all around, jumping around, sliding.
Very nice.
Nippon
International quality high-tech paint. Nippon Paint, Asia's real #1 paint.
And I'm the CEO of Cricket HQ. I just want to pass on how thrilled we are at Cricket HQ to be involved with Sportstar at this event. Cricket HQ is one of the world's leading digital platforms for the sport of cricket. We've just gone through 900,000 users in India and rapidly closing in on the magical 1 million mark. We also own My Action Sport. My Action Sport is one of the biggest broadcasters of cricket in the world. But now we've opened that up to other sports to help them also capture their magical moments. Again, I just want to say how thrilled we are to be involved with Sportstar, and we look forward to working with you all as much as we possibly can. Thank you.
ये सामने फ्यूल पंप है, वहां से ले लें.
जी सर फ्यूल तो पिछले पंप में भी मिल जाता. इंडियन ऑयल में ऐसा क्या है?
कुछ है स्पेशल, खुद ही देख लेना.
स्पेशल?
अरे इंडियन ऑयल की तो बात ही कुछ और है.
जरा देखिए, फ्यूल तो बराबर डाल रहे हैं ना.
अरे यहाँ कंप्लीट ऑटोमेशन है, मतलब प्योर और पूरा दोनों ही.
इन सेंट्रली मॉनिटर्ड मशीन्स की एक-एक रीडिंग का हिसाब है यहाँ पर.
वाह सर.
याद है ना, इंडियन ऑयल की बात ही कुछ और है.
इंडियन ऑयल,
पहले इंडियन फिर ऑयल.
Ma, I'm 16 and I can't go to a party.
Talk to me in 2 years.
दीदी रो रहे हो?
नहीं, प्याज काट रही हूँ.
प्याज काटते वक्त मुंह में ब्रेड रखो तो रोना नहीं आता है. And BB now delivers प्याज और ब्रेड in 15 to 30 minutes.
BB Now from Big Basket. Groceries in 15 to 30 minutes. Every reader is an explorer of information, knowledge, creativity, innovation, and art. We at The Hindu have always made sure that the journey of the explorer is an extraordinary experience. So we heard what you want and we are delivering it. Introducing a smarter and cleaner news reading experience with an enhanced visual design upgrade and reader-friendly features. Our authentic and credible journalism remains intact. Now, our redesign matches it. With hard-hitting headlines, bold typefaces and bigger pictures. The Hindu is now designed to be cleaner, sharper and bolder. You know our designs are not just placements of texts and images. They tell a story. Promos are made more dynamic and vibrant with eye-captivating designs to give you the ultimate visual experience. Lead story will have a bolder font distinction with the strap showcasing the gist of the story. Increase in font size from 8.2 to 9 points with a 15% decrease in the total word count delivers clearer and sharper stories with no compromise in the quality of the content. More space between the columns gives the paper a cleaner look. Bigger and impactful pictures bring the story alive. Infographics and more visual elements can be found throughout the paper. Quotes that capture emotions are what made our journalism credible. They are now taking a new form of contemporary design. Insider update of all your neighborhood news comes in a digitally integrated design through dynamic, in-brief and nearby columns. Taking the center stage, page markers are now bolder. The editorial section is now made cleaner, bolder, and sharper with more emphasis on the magic of white spaces. A page aligned to perfection will give the readers the most enjoyable and organized reading experience. QR codes and digitally integrated navigation pointers will help the readers identify multimedia content such as online stories, interviews, videos, and podcasts. FAQs, profiles, science, money-wise have an enhanced look. The hierarchy of information can be easily identified with a shift in emphasis from bold to light and big to smaller headline fonts. News in Frames is taking an elevated magazine-like visual appeal with the use of vertical photos. The Sunday edition has been embellished to perfection with a design that is playful, vibrant, and trendy. Presenting Metro Plus, Weekend, Downtown, Magazine, Friday Review, Opportunities, and Classifieds with an exciting new look. Our style of storytelling has been inspired by the social media landscape, which has enabled us to dive into a whole multiverse of possibilities on how visual impact can change the reader's experience. And our design will mark the beginning of it. So get ready to sit back, sip your coffee, and open our redesigned newspaper. It's not just a newspaper anymore. It's an experience.
कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, ईएमआई हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट। कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, ईएमआई हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। छोड़िए, लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने, और उस इंटरेस्ट पे भी मिलता है इंटरेस्ट हर महीने। पता है कौन है? IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। मैं तो जुड़ चुका हूं इनके साथ, अभी जुड़ जाइए ना। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट।
For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn 1 billion dreams into reality.
The tests. They kept coming for me. Glass ceiling after glass ceiling. Bump after bump. They questioned me. Why don't you give up? I chose the long rugged road instead. Game after game. Milestone after milestone. What now? I'm just getting started. The test.
Why did life test me? Why did it try to crush me, shake me, break me? Why me? Because it knew if I could take this test, I could take anything and say, that was easy.
Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes, if we plan our future like him.
But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
I see.
LIC.
LIC's annuity plans give annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC हर पल आपके साथ.
For how long will you continue being tensed about the future? With LIC's new Pension Plus, make your own pension plan because this plan creates market-linked wealth for your future. Moreover, this plan comes with guaranteed additions and also offers various options for receiving pension so that you grow young and tension-free. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
Who are you guys?
Nippon!
Purple and blue, yellow and red, sliding down from everywhere. Just being dead. Swimming all around, jumping around, sliding.
Very nice.
Nippon.
International quality high-tech paint. Nippon Paint, Asia's real #1 paint.
And I'm the CEO of Cricket HQ. I just want to pass on how thrilled we are at Cricket HQ to be involved with Sportstar at this event. Cricket HQ is one of the world's leading digital platforms for the sport of cricket. We've just gone through 900,000 users in India and rapidly closing in on the magical 1 million mark. We also own My Action Sport. My Action Sport is one of the biggest broadcasters of cricket in the world. But now we've opened that up to other sports to help them also capture their magical moments. Again, I just want to say how thrilled we are to be involved with Sportstar, and we look forward to working with you all as much as we possibly can. Thank you.
ये सामने फ्यूल पंप है, वहां से ले लें.
जी सर फ्यूल तो पिछले पंप में भी मिल जाता. इंडियन ऑयल में ऐसा क्या है?
कुछ है स्पेशल, खुद ही देख लेना.
स्पेशल?
अरे इंडियन ऑयल की तो बात ही कुछ और है.
जरा देखिए, फ्यूल तो बराबर डाल रहे हैं ना.
अरे यहाँ कंप्लीट ऑटोमेशन है, मतलब प्योर और पूरा दोनों ही.
इन सेंट्रली मॉनिटर्ड मशीन्स की एक-एक रीडिंग का हिसाब है यहाँ पर.
वाह सर.
याद है ना, इंडियन ऑयल की बात ही कुछ और है. इंडियन ऑयल, पहले इंडियन फिर ऑयल.
Ma, I'm 16 and I can't go to a party.
Talk to me in 2 years.
दीदी रो रहे हो?
नहीं, प्याज काट रही हूँ.
प्याज काटते वक्त मुंह में ब्रेड रखो तो रोना नहीं आता है. And BB now delivers प्याज और ब्रेड in 15 to 30 minutes.
BB now from Big Basket. Groceries in 15 to 30 minutes.
Every reader is an explorer of information, knowledge, creativity, innovation, and art. We at The Hindu have always made sure that the journey of the explorer is an extraordinary experience. So we heard what you want and we are delivering it. Introducing a smarter and cleaner news reading experience with an enhanced visual design upgrade and reader-friendly features. Our authentic and credible journalism remains intact. Now, our redesign matches it, with hard-hitting headlines, bold typefaces, and bigger pictures. The Hindu is now designed to be cleaner, sharper, and bolder. You know our designs are not just placements of texts and images. They tell a story. Promos are made more dynamic and vibrant with eye-captivating designs to give you the ultimate visual experience. Lead story will have a bolder font distinction with the strap showcasing the gist of the story. Increase in font size from 8.2 to 9 points with a 15% decrease in the total word count delivers clearer and sharper stories with no compromise in the quality of the content. More space between the columns gives the paper a cleaner look. Bigger and impactful pictures bring the story alive. Infographics and more visual elements can be found throughout the paper. Quotes that capture emotions are what made our journalism credible. They are now taking a new form of contemporary design. Insider update of all your neighborhood news comes in a digitally integrated design through dynamic, in-brief, and nearby columns. Taking the center stage, page markers are now bolder. The editorial section is now made cleaner, bolder, and sharper with more emphasis on the magic of white spaces. A page aligned to perfection will give the readers the most enjoyable and organized reading experience. QR codes and digitally integrated navigation pointers will help the readers identify multimedia content such as online stories, interviews, videos, and podcasts. FAQs, profiles, science, money-wise have an enhanced look. The hierarchy of information can be easily identified with a shift in emphasis from bold to light and big to smaller headline fonts. News in Frames is taking an elevated magazine-like visual appeal with the use of vertical photos. The Sunday edition has been embellished to perfection with a design that is playful, vibrant, and trendy. Presenting Metro Plus, Weekend, Downtown, Magazine, Friday Review, Opportunities, and Classifieds with an exciting new look. Our style of storytelling has been inspired by the social media landscape, which has enabled us to dive into a whole multiverse of possibilities on how visual impact can change the reader's experience. And our design will mark the beginning of it. So get ready to sit back, sip your coffee, and open our redesigned newspaper. It's not just a newspaper anymore. It's an experience.
कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, EMI हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट। कभी आपने सोचा है फोन बिल, बिजली का बिल, EMI हर महीने, पर आपके सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट 3 महीने में एक बार। छोड़िए, लेकिन अब कोई है जो सेविंग्स अकाउंट में इंटरेस्ट दे रहा है 3 महीने में नहीं, बल्कि हर महीने, और उस इंटरेस्ट पे भी मिलता है इंटरेस्ट हर महीने। पता है कौन है? IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, यही तो है इनकी ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट वाली सोच। मैं तो जुड़ चुका हूं इनके साथ, अभी जुड़ जाइए ना। IDFC फर्स्ट बैंक, ऑलवेज यू फर्स्ट।
For over 75 years, we have made these dreams come true. And we're continuing on this journey to turn 1 billion dreams into reality.
The tests, they kept coming for me. Glass ceiling after glass ceiling, bump after bump. They questioned me. Why don't you give up? I chose the long, rugged road instead. Game after game, milestone after milestone. What now? I'm just getting started. The test.
Why did life test me? Why did it try to crush me, shake me, break me? Why me? Because it knew if I could take this test, I could take anything and say, that was easy.
Yeah, Ajay, look at your dad. Will we be the same at his age?
Absolutely yes. If we plan our future like him.
But do we have to wait until his age?
Absolutely not. We recently invested in LIC's new Jeevan Shanti, which gives deferred annuity, which means regular income after some years.
I see.
LIC.
LIC's annuity plans give annuity options and flexibility in receiving regular income. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
For how long will you continue being tensed about the future? With LIC's new Pension Plus, make your own pension plan because this plan creates market-linked wealth for your future. Moreover, this plan comes with guaranteed additions and also offers various options for receiving pension so that you grow young and tension-free. LIC, हर पल आपके साथ.
Who are you guys? Purple and blue, yellow and red, sliding down from everywhere. Just maintain. Swimming all around, jumping around, sliding. Very nice.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, champions, and welcome to the Sportstar Aces 2023. I feel immense pleasure standing amongst each and every one of you, stalwarts in all your own disciplines. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Cyrus Saukar, and I will be your host for this evening. And with a joy-filled heart, I welcome each and every one of you to the Sportstar Aces Awards 2023. A remarkable evening that celebrates the glory, the hustle, and the unfathomed zest of our athletes. Are you all excited? All right, keep it informal, make lots of noise, have a lot of fun, and celebrate each other. John F. Kennedy said that sports are the heart of every single community, and I couldn't agree more. There is some euphoric power in the rush of sport. It binds us all, it keeps us spellbound and brings us all to the edge of our toes. I don't think there is any greater joy than watching our champions carry the flag while 1.4 billion people watch them with their heads held high in pride. Each and every person present here, you all, are the torchbearers of the discipline. You have inspired so many hearts, and each time anyone from any field thinks of giving up, you become the motivating factors. They end up watching video after video of each and every one of you and get back into that wonderful passion and inspiration zone. And that is the beauty of sports and the impact of our amazing sports stars. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I would love for you all to give a huge round of applause and start this gala evening, an evening celebrating so much more than just sports, an evening celebrating dreams, hard work, zest, determination, and passion. And on that note, once again, everyone, I wholeheartedly welcome each and every one of you to the Sportstar Aces Awards 2023. Thank you all so much. And now to start the night, let's hear it for the man behind it all, the one who lives, breathes, and dreams sport. Also my go-to man for all sport inquiries. Give him a huge round of applause, the editor of Sportstar himself, Ayon Sengupta. Ayon, so good to see you.
Hello, Mumbai. It's good to see all of you beating the Monday evening traffic to be here on time. You have perhaps achieved an even bigger feat than all our winners here tonight. On behalf of Sportstar and the Hindu Group, I'm delighted to welcome the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik, the chairpersons of country's top 2 public sector units. All of them are great patrons of sports. I also welcome the stars of today's evening, our sporting heroes, who have broken past many barriers to make us proud with their stellar performance in the sporting arena. Today's India is no longer just a sports-watching nation. We are actively challenging the best in the world across multiple disciplines. 2022 for Indian sports continued to follow in the footsteps of the previous year, as our athletes achieved a few historic firsts: a Thomas Cup title in badminton, medals at the Diamond League, a gold medal in lawn bowls at the Commonwealth Games, a series of wins in England for the Indian women's cricket team, and much more. Let's give a big round of applause for Neeraj Chopra, Avinash Sable, Savita, P.R. Srijesh, Harmanpreet Kaur, Lakshya Sen, Sharat Kamal, Vinesh Fogart, Sunil Chhetri, and all the stars who are here today. We are all very proud of you. Friends, another round of applause for them. A few of our heroes are unable to join us today. They are training, playing at different corners of the globe to win more laurels for India. Our best wishes are with them, and I'm sure they'll provide us with many more moments of joy in the coming year. For 45 years, Sportstar has been faithful chroniclers of Indian sports, carrying forward the work of our predecessor, Sports and Pastime. Our long journey has been possible because of the love and affection we have received from our athletes and readers over the years. Sportstar Aces, now in its 5th year, wants to reciprocate and shower them with the same affection by acknowledging the hard work of every winner. The Sportstar Aces Awards wants to reward and highlight the contribution of not just our players, but also many other silent heroes who work tirelessly away from the limelight to provide our athletes with the best shot to beat the best in the world. The growing success of our athletes have made the task of our jury more difficult though, and they had a marathon deliberation of 4.5 hours to pick this year's winners. Our jury members, Mr. Gavaskar, the guiding force of the Aces Awards, Mr. Vishwanathan Anand, Mr. M.M. Somaya, Ms. Anjali Bhagwat, Ms. Aparna Popat, Mr. Baichung Bhutia, and the newest member, Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra, bring years of experience and a dedication which you can only see in a champion sportsperson. A big thank you to our jury, and another round of applause for them, gentlemen. I would also like to thank my editorial, advertising, marketing, and events colleagues in The Hindu and Sportstar. I have bombarded them with most unreasonable demands over the past few months, and they have been nice enough to indulge me and put this wonderful show together. A thank you to all our partners for coming together to celebrate Indian sports. A big thank you to the chairperson of the Hindu Group and also the board of directors of the Hindu for constantly supporting sports and supporting us. And now, without eating more into the night's festivities, I will request the chairperson of the Hindu Group, Dr. Malini Patsarathi, to say a few words.
Good evening, friends. We are delighted to have such a distinguished galaxy of sports greats, the cricket titans, the Chief Minister of Orissa, Sri Naveen Patnaik, other esteemed guests, well-wishers of Sportstar and the Hindu group here, as we celebrate yet another annual edition of the Sportstar Aces Awards. Sportstar, as we've often proudly said, is one of a kind in the media world. We are really fortunate that it holds a special place, not only in readers' hearts, but is also respected and valued by sports persons, champions, and young achievers alike. We are very glad that Ayon Sen Gupta, our sports star editor, is a star in his own right. He's raised the bar for sports journalism by taking our publication to new heights and is expanding our frontiers as we are now enlarging our footprint in the digital universe. And with the excitement, the drama, the atmosphere, and passion for games being immediately transmitted to users while they absorb the finer details and the world-class analysis in our print edition. As you know, the Hindus had a very deep and proud tradition of engagement with sports and sports journalism. We are privileged that because of the high esteem for the Hindu group publication and the love and affection for Sportstar, through the decades since Sportstar was launched in 1978, the awards awarded by our magazine have high prestige and reputational value, with sports persons being justifiably proud recipients of these. The Aces Awards celebrate the spirit of excellence in sport, and we hope to inspire athletes and sports persons to continue to break new records and reach new pinnacles of glory. And we are also aware that as India is in the midst of generational transformation, a younger generation of sports fans is heavily invested in the dream of India as a major sporting power. So that's why today we celebrate those who have made us proud and hold them out as icons, inspiring many more such achievers to make India a great sporting power. We are fortunate today of hosting also the of course we are very happy to have our usual annual event, but this has become more special because we've had the honor of hosting the very first celebration of 2023 of the 40th anniversary of India's legendary World Cup cricket World Cup win of 1983. Forever etched in his country's memory and imagination is a picture of Kapil Dev and his elated colleagues holding aloft the World Cup at Lord's after beating the unbeatable team of the West Indies in June 1983. Tonight we are delighted, of course they're right here, that we are delighted we have the entire 83 team of heroes right here with us to celebrate the iconic moment in India's history. It's a stunning moment for us and for posterity that all the legends of 83 are here with us to celebrate this forever inspirational victory that set our hearts, all Indians' hearts, ablaze with hope and optimism. We are very grateful that they've come to honor Sportstar. Sportstar indeed has been the greatest cheerleader all the way. Right back from 1978, it's been Sportstar that has probably uniquely placed as a singular sports magazine. Every move, every minute, every match was chronicled meticulously. Every detail, every inning, every stroke, every swing of the racket has been detailed by Sportstar. So when it's actually for cricket, we had a particular extensive focus. So every detail you could find even today in the archives of Sportstar of the historic final of Cricket World Cup, and we have valuable images of that extremely thrilling final, which of now a movie has been made as well. But we've been fortunate because we were a ringside witness. We have all the images and all the ringside reports. We also quietly supported all the teams, and we always invest in the players, whether it's then cricket, but now cricket, football, chess. I think a lot of people will testify that we have been following people's journeys. Each achiever, both have been investing in, and we have followed their journeys closely through the decades. And thanks to this whole historic win, cricket is now a national obsession, and that's because of 83. It was thanks to the mind-blowing victory of Mr. Kapil Dev and his team that because India was the underdogs, they pulled off the impossible, beating against all the odds the formidable West Indies, which had indeed won the previous 2 World Cups. I think that win, as everyone knows, changed India's sporting destiny and our national life forever. Till then, we had been very defeated as a country, very diffident about our sporting capability, timid and timorous in our approaches on the global arena. When Kapil Dev and his team won, the entire cricket world was stunned and in disbelief. To offer a flavor of the atmosphere back then, to give us, this audience, a contemporary audience, a sense of what a big moment it was in world history, cricket history, I'm going to read from the Sportstar report shortly after that magical win. At that time, Sportstar reported that the British press had written off India at the start of the World Cup, and that British press, which had dismissed India, actually hailed Kapil Dev and his colleagues as Indian mystics who had walked through fire. So the Sunday Times of Britain likewise said Kapil's men turned the world upside down. And they noted very interestingly, India, which was cannon fodder, became cannon and had sprung the biggest surprise. And then, I think an ICC website has also noted that India's lifting of the World Cup is cricket's greatest, in 1983, cricket's greatest underdog story. The enduring image of Kapil Dev hoisting the World Cup in Lord's balcony has allowed countless cricketers, great cricketers, to dream and to see their own dreams manifest into shattering new world records. A new generation of cricketing greats like Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, Virat Kohli, and a host of many others who have been inspired by this epic victory. India won again in a World Cup in 2011. But why is 83 still the game that's always forever etched on everyone's minds and hearts? Why so? Because it was the first time that an Indian team actually tasted the sweet taste of being the world's number one. And that also powered our collective self-esteem, gave us real self-confidence that India could be a major player in the big game. And we could be on the road to becoming a major sporting power. Cricket remains, of course, a national obsession ever since '83. Now our cricket board is one of the most richest and the powerful in the world. India has become cricket's biggest market. The Indian Premier League, the IPL, cricket's newest and exciting form, enabling global players to compete, has become the hottest international game, with auctions attracting the very best names in the game. And we have the '83 World Cup team to thank for this rapid ascent of our fortune as a sporting country. Therefore, we are very deeply honored that they are going to celebrate this win with us here at Sportstar. And it's a celebration that's special because Sportstar is really, as I said, cricket's greatest fan. Not only are we the greatest fan of cricket, we're the fan of all games. We celebrate games, the greatest victories and achievements. We also encourage and empathize with players when they are defeated and when they lose games, telling them not to be disheartened, reminding them tomorrow is another day. And you will surely triumph. Today, I think our athletes have done, and the other thing is, the '83 win has bolstered self-confidence across the board in all sports. Today, all athletes and sports persons have done well, have done the country proud in the Olympics and in the Commonwealth Games. India had a spectacular run last year, ranking 4th with a total of 61 medals. So unquestionably, it's been stupendous. In fact, it's spurred us to dream much higher, to achieve higher targets, scale new heights. So we are very grateful and proud of the '83 heroes for their message to the rest of us that India can pull off the impossible, and it's our right to dream. Greatness is within our reach. Thank you.
For so graciously speaking. Thank you, Anand. Thank you very much to each and every one of you. Now, before we begin with the awards, it is my honor to introduce our jury members for the Sportstar Aces Awards 2023. First Indian batting legend Sunil Gavaskar, chairman of the jury. Olympic hockey gold medalist MM Somaya, Commonwealth badminton medalist Aparna Popat, Olympian and former world #1 shooter Anjali Bhagwat, 5-time World Chess Championship winner Vishwanathan Anand, and of course, former Indian football captain Baichung Bhutia. And the latest addition to these Aces jury panel, Olympic gold medal winning shooter Abhinav Bindra. What a collection of greats. May I please call Mr. Ayon Sen Gupta and Dr. Malani Parthasarathy back on stage to join me and present the jury with a token of our admiration and appreciation. May we please have all our wonderful jury members up on stage, please. Thank you. Good evening. That's right, all the phone cameras are out because this is a moment to remember, which is why we'd love to commemorate this moment with a photograph. Look at just a collection of legends. Can't thank the jury members enough for taking all the trouble. Thank you all so much. It's a lovely photo op. And with that, Mr. Gavaskar, as the jury chair, we would really love to hear a few words from you of inspiration or encouragement. We just really need you to speak.
I'm speaking from this because I'm used to speaking like this on television. There I might read your from the teleprompter. So first and foremost, I want to say to the Hindu group and to Sportstar a big thank you for having me as the chairman once again. I really do not know why you have picked me, but when I look around, I think it could be because I'm the best looking. So, but also I want to thank my jury members because they really have been absolutely fantastic. To be able to sit with them, to be able to relive the achievements of our sports persons over the year is a big thrill. Because I might have finished playing cricket many, many years ago, but I still remain an avid Indian sports fan. And every sports, with whatever you can follow, I try and do that. And therefore, to be able to see the achievements, because we sometimes, they play the videos for us, for us to judge who should be the winner. It's never easy because there are such wonderful achievers. It's never easy. But as I said, my jury is such that they are absolutely fantastic. We have Abhinav Bindra who's just joined us, but Abhinav is not here. And Abhinav, when he talks, he straight shoots. He says straight, and we know exactly, who he's going to talk about. When you look at Somu, we know that he'll dribble around, but then he'll come around to the correct name. With Aparna, what happens when we are discussing is that, she's doing the toss and a little bit of, a drop shot. So, she's going back and forth and drawing us into that, into the rally. And then eventually we know, who she wants. Then, with Vishy, Vishy says that, this has got to be done. And, he's put so much of thought into it that we have no option but to go with it. And then, of course, Anjali. Anjali was not around this time. She was on Zoom. So we missed her dimples. Because otherwise with her dimple smile, and again like Abhinav Bindra, straight shooter, we know who to go for. And this time, of course, Baichung was not available because he was in the mountains trying to, and so on the Zoom, he would say to us, I think I will go with what Anjali is saying. So I think I will go with what Abhinav is saying. So, that made our job easy. But more than that, I would like to actually compliment your colleagues in the magazine, because they actually give us all the data. They give us the scores. They give us the performances. They are the real stars. Just like on television, sometimes we are the faces of television. But basically, it is the camera persons, the sound guys, the slow-mo, the Hawkeye guys. They are the real stars. So I think on behalf of all of us, if I may, I'd like to thank you and your colleagues for making our job easy. I know this has been a long speech, but then, I was a test player, not a T20 player. So please excuse me and enjoy the evening.
Sir, thank you so much. That was one of the most entertaining speeches. There's not a single person here who wouldn't want to be a fly on the wall in that wonderful room. A big, big thank you to our jury members, Dr. Parthasarathi, and of course, Ion, and everyone from the Sportstar team. Thank you all so much. Thank you all once again. It's just such a pleasure having you all here. And before we begin our awards, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this wonderful AV we put together, which kicks off our wonderful awards show. Take a look.
It's the power of a story. Is it just an account? Merely the retelling of something that took place? Or is it something much more? We know a thing or two about that. We've been telling stories for a long while now. There are stories of victory and stories of defeat. Stories of hard work and discipline. Stories that motivate and stories that inspire. And what a journey it's been. This is our story and yours. This is the story of sport itself. Along the way, we've grown from storytellers to people of action. With the ideal of making India a sporting nation. This is not just sports journalism. This is something beyond that. Welcome to a comeback story like no other. Recognizing and rewarding the best and brightest in the world of sport. And the people and institutions that scripted their stories. So then, what is the power of a story? It's the power to empower. The power to make it happen. Welcome to the Sportstar Aces Awards.
Woo! And now, ladies and gentlemen, the awards that we are all here for. It is time to recognize India's best sporting heroes and the institutions that enable them to achieve greater and greater heights. It's time for the awards segment of the Sportstar Aces 2023. Our first category, ladies and gentlemen, is Sportsman of the Year, Team Sports. Now, team sports are a testament to what we can achieve when we come together to achieve something amazing. But to shine brightest in a team of stars takes a very special kind of talent, which is why we are honored to present the award for our first category, Sportsman of the Year, Team Sports. Let's take a look at the nominees. And with that, to do the honors, may we please invite on stage Joakim Carvalho, Olympian hockey player, Dilip Doshi, former Indian cricketer, and V. Satish Kumar, Director, Marketing, Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Thank you all so much for so graciously handing out this award. Now, in the category of Sportsman of the Year, we have two winners. The first award goes to the champion himself, Sunil Chhetri. Congratulations to the captain and the legend. Congratulations once again on this very well-deserved win. I know your hands are full, but I'm going to request you to please say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Amazing people. It's amazing to see everyone over here. My childhood hero, Mr. Anand, Mr. Gavaskar, Leander Pace, Shyam Thapa sir. My father's childhood hero, Baichung Bhutia. Everyone is here. So it's amazing. First of all, I want to wish all the important stakeholders of sports in this room all the very best, because I know for a fact that my dream and my vision of seeing India become a sporting culture, of every kid, he or she who's talented, getting identified at the right time, and we finally being able to use the 1.4 billion people that we have, that we are blamed by the whole world, to utilize them in the proper way, then we, for sure, are not going to be where we are right now in sports. That's my dream, and I'm pretty sure everyone over here who are important sports stakeholders dream the same. So I want to wish you all the very best. I want to wish all the athletes an injury-free year, all the very best in what you do. I keep seeing all your videos, and I get inspired a lot. Thank you for that. Keep inspiring me and keep inspiring the whole country. And finally, the award, I would just say thank you and move, but it'll be very selfish. I got this award because 23 boys in my team work really, really hard. To be very, very honest, I do the simplest job. I'm just the icing on the cake. I do not work that hard. I'm old now. I just stand there and score a goal. And I'm not trying to be modest. I'm being honest. I take care of my body. I eat well. I sleep a lot. But at the end of the day, I pull ranks. I stay there. I just score the goals and I get the awards and they don't. So thank you so much and have a lovely evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again. And ladies and gentlemen, our second winner in the same category. One of the greatest goalkeepers India has ever seen. Our winner is PR Srijesh. Yes, make some noise. Congratulations, sir. Request to please say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much. Chetri bhai, he already covered half of my things because being a team member, definitely it's a hard work of all these team members, coaching staff, and especially a great association behind us. And I just want to continue from where you stopped. Being a forward, it's really easy for him. Just go one goal and stand. And for me, it's much easier because I'm just standing there in the behind and asking them to do the things. And most of the times, you people can hear me from behind yelling at them and just do whatever. And that is pretty easy for me to do that job. But yeah, this is really amazing to be here with all these legends sitting all around here. And so Odisha is always a sponsor. So I'm wearing it. Thank you so for all your support. And I wish everyone a good luck. And thank you very much for this great award. And on behalf of my team, I would like to thank you all once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and a big congratulations to both our winners, and thank you so much to our wonderful presenters for graciously handing out these awards. Thank you. Now, our second award for the evening is for Sportswoman of the Year Cricket. Let's take a look at the nominees. To present this prestigious and empowering award, may I please invite on stage Mr. Roger Binney, President BCCI, and Shashi Sinha, MD IPG Media Brands. Thank you both so much for graciously handing out this award. Thank you very much. And the award for Sportswoman of the Year Cricket goes to Harmanpreet Kaur. Congratulations. Congratulations once again. Request you to please say a few words on this well-deserved win. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. And first of all, thank you, Hindus Group and Sportstar for having me here and for this lovely award. It's been a great year for all of us, and we have got a really great support from BCCI. You know, we have got so many things from the BCCI, and you know, we were looking for that sport for so many years, and now the Women IPL is coming ahead, and we are really looking for that, and I'm wishing all the players good luck, and I hope, you know, we will just keep working hard and keep getting the support the way we are getting from so many years. Thank you. Good evening.
Thank you so much. Congratulations. And thank you so much, gentlemen, for presenting the award. Thank you so much. Now, while we have gathered here today to celebrate the triumphs of our champions in sport, have you ever wondered what really goes on behind it all? Of course, the commitment and dedication of the winning individual, but more importantly, the team behind the champion. The people, the institutions, and the programs who ensure that India's athletes receive the best possible training, the best facilities, and the support they need to rise to the top. After all, sport is always a team effort. Our first few categories recognize these champions behind the scenes. So let's get started with Best University for Promotion of Sports. I'd request on stage Suma Shirur, Olympian shooter, and Abhay Bhatt, DGM R&D India Decorative Division, Nippon Paint India Private Limited, to please grace the stage and hand out the award. Thank you. Thank you both so much for handing out the award. And the winner of the Best University for Promotion of Sport is Jain University. Congratulations. May we please have Chenraj Roychand Jain, Chancellor of Jain University, to grace the stage and receive the award. Thank you. Congratulations, sir. Please, I request you to say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Hindu Group. Thank you, Sportstar, all the legends who are present here. Last 32 years, Jain University has been dedicating towards sports. More than 100 international and national levels has been supported by us. By 2032, we have aimed to produce homegrown Olympics. 10 people have gone to Olympics till today representing Jain. I have been fan of Sunil Gavaskar, I have been fan of Chetri, I have been fan of all the legends. Kapil Dev sir is here. 1983 World Cup, I watched ball to ball, the entire team. So that has inspired me. Vimal badminton, and Prakash Padukone. I'm a badminton player. So I pledge to this country, to Hindu Group, Star Sports, at least two gold medals by 2032 from Jain University. Thank you.
Whoa! Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations to the entire team at Jain University. And thank you so much to our presenters for doing the honors. Now we move on to the fourth category this evening, and this award honors initiatives that encourage and nurture Indian athletes, putting together programs that empower them to scale incredible heights. It is the best public sector undertaking for the promotion of sports. I'd request on stage M.M. Somaya, our esteemed jury member, and of course, Raghuveer Srinivasan, editor, Business Line, to please grace the stage and hand out our award. And the winner for Best Public Sector Undertaking for the Promotion of Sport is ONGC. Congratulations. May I please invite on stage Arun Kumar Yadav, Chairperson ONGC, to receive this well-deserved award. Congratulations, sir. Request you to please say a few words.
Good evening. It's wonderful to be here on behalf of the ONGC management. Unfortunately, our chairman couldn't join us today. Thank you very much to the Hindu Group of Publications and Sportstar in particular for the singular honor. From being the energy anchor of India to being the sports anchor today. Being recognized for that is a wonderful achievement for ONGC. It's a singular opportunity for us to continue to support sport, and we look forward to doing something really wonderful in the years ahead. Thank you so very much.
Congratulations once again to ONGC. I'd like to also express my appreciation to Raghuveer Srinivasan and M.M. Somaya for so graciously doing the honors. Thank you both so much, and congratulations once again. And that brings us to the fifth category this evening. It recognizes the private entities who have contributed in a multitude of ways to sport in India. It is the best corporate for promotion of sports. And to do the honors, may we please have on stage once again Vishwanathan Anand, our esteemed jury member, and L.V. Navaneet, CEO, The Hindu Group. Thank you both so much for handing out this award. Thank you. And the winner for Best Corporate for the promotion of sport is JSW. Congratulations. May we please have Mr. Avinash Sanke, JSW athlete, and of course, Samkit Shah to collect the award on the company's behalf. Congratulations. Thoughts? Could we hand you a mic?
On behalf of Mr. Parth Jindal and Mustafa Gauz, I'd like to thank the Hindu and the Sportstar Awards for bestowing us with this honor. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again, Team JSW. And thank you so much, gentlemen, for gracing the stage with your presence. And a special thanks to our wonderful presenters for so graciously handing out this award. Congratulations. And now we move on to our next category for the state that has been at the forefront of contribution towards sustainable and holistic development of the sports ecosystem. From hosting major sport events, developing world-class infrastructure, promoting all forms of sport, and creating a bouquet of high-performance centers and strengthening its grassroots programs, to now bagging the best state for the promotion of sports. And to do the honors, it is my pleasure to invite on stage Sunil Gavaskar, Jury Chair, and Suresh Nambat, Editor, The Hindu. Thank you both so much for handing out this award. The winner for the Best State for Promotion of Sports Award goes to the state that has recently handled the 2023 Hockey World Cup flawlessly. None other than Odisha. Congratulations. It is an honor to invite on stage Honorable Chief Minister of the state of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik. Thank you all so much for being here, sir. Request you to please grace the stage. Sir, thank you so much for being here. Request you to please say a few words. Just getting the microphone.
I'd like to thank the Hindu group of papers and the magazine Star Sports for this honorable award. We in Odisha have done or tried to do a great deal for hockey in the last few years. Very recently, in the last 15 months, we've built the largest hockey stadium, which has been declared by the Guinness Book of Records as the largest hockey stadium in the world. We believe in investment in sports. Investment in sports is investment in youth, and investment in youth is investment in the future. thank you again very much for the awards.
Thank you so much, sir. What a pleasure it is to share the stage with you. And thank you so much for joining us here today, this evening. Of course, a special thank you to Mr. Gavaskar and, of course, Mr. Suresh Nambat to graciously hand out this award. Thank you all so much. Now, our next category, ladies and gentlemen, is Sportswoman of the Year, Team Sports. And the nominees are... May I invite Anjali Bhagwat, jury member, and P.S. Ravi, Executive Director, Bharat Petroleum Corporation Limited, to please grace the stage and hand out this award. Thank you. And the winner for Sportswoman of the Year, Team Sports, is... Savita Punya, congratulations! Congratulations. Request you to please say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Yeah, first of all, thank you, jury. Thank you, Sportstar. And I feel very honored to be here. And definitely, I'm a team player, so my strength is my team. And I'll definitely dedicate this award to my team also. And Odisha government, Hockey India, Sai, many people are there. Because of them, today we are here. So thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much. Let's hear it once again for the great wall of the Indian women's hockey team. Savita Punya, thank you so much. Thank you so much for graciously handing out these awards. Thank you both very much. Now, our next category recognizes the people, institutions, programs that are changing the world through the power of sport. Because when ordinary people decide to do extraordinary things, they transform their lives and, more importantly, the lives of others around them. This one is very close to our hearts. Our chairperson has personally selected an organization that has helped the cause of sports and sports people in India. This is the Chairperson's Choice Award, Sports for Social Good. And to announce the winner, may I invite on stage Dr. Malini Parthasarathy, Chairperson, the Hindu Group, and L.V. Navaneeth, CEO of the Hindu Group, to both grace the stage and hand out this award. But before that, I would truly like to hear from both of you a little bit about this. I will...
I'll speak.
You took the podium away. We are very delighted to, be showcasing this award because sports, of course, we celebrate the achievements of heroes and heroines of sport. But we also think that as we have celebrated so many organizations doing well for the individual sports like cricket and so on, it's very important to remember sport as a healing agent and as a beneficial thing for society, and especially for the underprivileged. So we decided as a publication and as a group to consciously honor and motivate agencies and institutions who are committed to spreading both awareness and skills in popular sports that enthuse our young, raise the collective consciousness of sport, but sport as a force for social good. These are all unsung heroes, often out of the public eye, working behind the scenes, trying to make sport and sporting activity central to the lives of the young and underprivileged. These organizations, associations, institutions strive to encourage youngsters in villages and small towns to dream of achieving excellence in the sport that they strive to engage in. This award is specially meant to encourage and strengthen the role of sport as a factor in social harmony. So we want the Sportstar Award to motivate and enthuse a movement to spread sport awareness among the underprivileged, raise sporting skills, whether it's cricket, football, hockey, kabaddi, or any local sport. This is in our view of talking about our group's earnest commitment to promote sport as a healing activity, to recognize its importance as something that brings personal happiness to people. So I'm going to let the CEO explain or tell you who the winner this year and how we feel that winner is so deserving.
Thank you, Dr. Malini Parsarthi. We are delighted to announce the winner of the Sport for Social Good as Indian Oil Corporation Limited for the flagship program Parivartan Prison to Pride project, which is a social change initiative to transform lives of prison inmates. The Parivartan program aims to reach prison inmates from across the nation and nudge them to take an active interest in sports. Very laudable. It is a complete care package for the prison inmates to increase their employability and look forward to a life later after prison, and offering employability opportunities at multiple Indian Oil outlets across the country. Among other initiatives, under this program are Nai Disha, Smile for Juvenile, sports coaching in juvenile correction centers, and Parivartan Prison to Pride online chess tournament, and many more. The Hindu Group and Sportstar congratulates and is honored to give away this award to Indian Oil Corporation Limited.
Congratulations once again. May we please have Mr. Shrikant Madhav Vaidya, Chairperson IOCL, to grace the stage and receive the award.
Welcome. Congrats, sir. Many congrats. Yes, sir. Aapka award.
Congratulations, sir. Requested to please say a few words. Thank you.
Indian Oil, as the leading corporate in the country, which is supplying more than 50% of the energy requirements of the country, we also are very strong in beyond business activities. And this particular recognition given by the Hindu Group is a step in that direction of beyond business. We have reached out to nearly 28 jails all across the country. We have trained inmates more than 2,000 in numbers. And all the Indian Oil sports stars whom we recruit, they play a major role in imparting their sporting skills to these inmates. And the results have been amazing. One small thing I want to tell, that there is an online tournament for chess prison inmates called Chess for Freedom. And the Yeroda jail of Pune won the bronze prize. So this was a huge achievement, and this sent real positivity in the jail atmosphere, which is normally a negative atmosphere. And I'm extremely happy that we'll take this forward in many much more ways. And we truly believe in the mantra, Pehle Indian, Fir Oil. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, and congratulations to India's Beacon of Hope Project Parivartan by Indian Oil Corporation Limited. Thank you so much to our wonderful presenters for so graciously handing out this award. And let's take a look at what this project was all about. Take a look.
Everyone deserves a second chance. That's what we believe at Indian Oil. Instead of being held hostage to past mistakes, we believe that prison inmates can become productive members of society. Our esteemed chairman, Mr. Shrikant Madhav Vaidya, had visited Chanchalguda prison at Hyderabad and saw sports as a means to elevate the lives of the inmates. With this belief, Indian Oil's Parivartan Prison to Pride was launched on August 15, 2021 under the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav celebration. The initiative reflects Indian Oil's core value, care, to help prison inmates and juveniles build a better life through sports coaching by Indian Oil's sports persons. Across Phase 2 and 3, 1,550 more inmates were added to the initiative across many more cities. Basketball, badminton, chess, volleyball, tennis, table tennis, kho-kho and carom were identified as sports that need mental as well as physical agility, giving an opportunity to excel to hundreds of prisoners so far. Indian Oil has commissioned retail outlets in prison premises catering to public. 30 of these prison ROs employ ex and serving prison inmates as customer attendants, providing excellent service and living a life of dignity. Parivartan celebrated a moment of triumph when the initiative was recognized by World Chess Federation (FIDE) during prestigious Chess Olympiad 2022 at Chennai. Parivartan's Cuttack team beat Chicago by 3-1. In fact, inmates from Yerwada Prison, Pune won bronze medal in Intercontinental Chess for Freedom, an online chess championship for prisoners from 46 countries. And the latest in the series, launched this 26th January, is perhaps the best of them all. Indian Oil presents Nai Disha, Smile for Juvenile program for the mental and physical developments of kids across India's 3 largest juvenile facilities. Apart from coaching, equipment and kits are also provided to participants. With care at the core of all our endeavors, the journey to a better tomorrow goes on. Parivartan, Prison to Pride, helps us re-energize lives as we live our motto of being the energy of India.
Round of applause for Project Parivartan. Express my sincere gratitude to everyone here and our wonderful presenters for so gracing the stage earlier and giving away the award, which was so well deserved. And now to dive a little deeper into the special category for tonight, I would like to welcome on stage my buddy who will take over from me for a bit. He is a phenomenon who has lit up tennis courts the world over. He wore India on his heart and his heart on his sleeve. Ladies and gentlemen, the incomparable Mr. Leander Paes.
Good evening, everyone. It is a real honor to be here today. The Hindu and the Sportstar has been legendary. As a young boy, growing up to a mother who captained India in basketball, and a father who played field hockey for India in the 1972 bronze medal Olympic winning team, I understand how important heroes are. This 1983 team, I was 10 years old. This 1983 team, every time they went out to play their match, the whole country egged them on and wished them to covet the World Cup. I know they've been standing behind for the last 17 minutes, so I'm not going to keep this long, but can you all please stand up and give a standing ovation to our heroes, the 1983 team that won the World Cup, led by Mr. Kapil Dev himself. Thank you very much, everyone. Could I also welcome onto stage the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Shri Naveen Patnaik ji. I'll just help him. Also welcome onto stage Dr. Malini Parthasarthi, M.R. Kumar, Mr. Ayon Sengupta, and L.V. Navaneet. This evening, Breitling, the watch company, has honored our athletes and our champions. Can I please request the Honorable Chief Minister of Odisha, Mr. Patnaik, to give away these wonderful watches, please? And Dr. Parthasarthi. To our captain, Mr. Kapil Dev. To Mr. Sunny Gavaskar. To Mr. Roger Binney. Mr. Shrikant. Can I request Mr. Kumar to please hand over to Mr. Dilip Vensakar, Scott. To Mr. Ravi Shastri. Vice Captain Mohinder Amarnath. To the champion Kirti Azad. To Mr. Sandeep Patil. To Mr. Madan Lal. To our champion, Mr. Balinder Sandhu. To the man with the golden hands, Syed Kirmani. To Mr. Sunil Walson. Also, would I please request Ma'am Renu Sharma, the wife of late Yashpal Sharma. Thank you, everyone. I really want to get into asking these champions how champions are made. I'm going to ask Mr. Kapil Dev first. Not only does he lead by example, not only is he menacing when he runs down in his run-up to deliver one of those beamers, but the way you led the team, sir, the way you led the team when not many people believed. What was going on in your head, sir?
First of all, thank you very much. After 40 years, you're inviting. Still, we are getting respect and love from everybody. That's the most important thing. And on behalf of the team, I can only say, I'm not a very good student, so I don't remember many things. And it happened 40 years back. If I remember, I would have been doctor, engineer, or writer, which Hindu people hire. So I'm not a good person to tell the stories. I'm not a storyteller, I'm a story maker.
Well, sir, on behalf of a whole nation, I personally would like to thank you and all your boys for inspiring us.
Like to say, behalf of the team, thank you. You know, you invited, still we getting love and affection from everybody. There is no word, I don't know how to express. वैसे भी मैं बोलने में थोड़ा शर्माता हूँ, मुझे नहीं पता कैसे एक्सप्रेस करें, लेकिन बहुत ही अच्छा लगा आपने हमें बुलाया यहाँ पर और इतना प्यार, इज़्ज़त, मोहब्बत दी, और उनके लिए कोई शब्द नहीं है हमारे पास कि हम किस तरह आपको एक्सप्रेस करें. इसलिए बता रहा हूँ कि हिंदू वालों को थोड़ा हिंदी कम आती है और मेरे को इंग्लिश कम आती है, तो दैट्स व्हाई आई थॉट आई लर्न little bit of English, and Hindu people have to learn little bit of more Hindi. And one small story, way back when I started as a young kid, and somebody from Hindu newspaper, I still refresh my memory, they come from an interview, and I said, मेरे को English बोलनी पड़ेगी, मैंने interview नहीं दी. Or I just said, can I go? I went from there out, so I didn't give interview because they all talk in English. और मेरे को English आती नहीं थी, और thanks to my team जो थोड़ा बहुत सीखा इनके साथ रह के. So that's what I like to say only. Thank you.
Thank you very much to the Hindu publication and the family for honoring the team. The entire team is here present in front of you, bearing one gentleman who's no more with us, but I'm sure his soul lingers around us. And late Yashpal Sharma, his wife, Srimati Renu Sharma, is here. We always get together once a year and remember him. And whenever we're counting, doing signatures, we always say, 14 ho gaye, 15वां kahan hai? Because it's very hard to believe that he's gone. So before we observe 1 minute silence, I would request Ravi to say a few words about Yash, and then we will observe the silence.
Well, first of all, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this outstanding gesture after so many years. It gives, I was the baby of the team. It gives me an opportunity to meet all my colleagues, like Kirti said, once a year, but with the way things are going, it's more often than that. Yash was a fighter, let's put it that way, to say the least. He was the last person you would think who would leave us, because he was fit, he was strong, he was a vegetarian, he did everything what a doctor would want a patient to do. and he was no patient. And as a cricketer, he played for many, many years. He was entertainment in the dressing room. You know, not just because of the jokes he cracked, but, you know, sometimes his accent got everyone, you know, rolling in that dressing room, whether it was in Hindi, whether it was in English, or even sometimes in Punjabi. And the fact that he had a short fuse, you know, really made us enjoy his company, because there were enough people in this team who would needle him or pull his leg. And that got the best out of Yashpal Sharma. But his performance in that 1983 World Cup will never be forgotten, because it was his innings that was instrumental in India beating the West Indies for the first time in World Cup history. And that was the first game at Old Trafford. He scored 80 odd, and some of the shots he played were simply fantastic. And even when it came to the semi-final, he rose to the occasion. So right through that World Cup, you know, where every bat is signed, every sheet is signed, that's a very important name that's missing. You know, we love you, Yash. You are in our memories today, and the Hindu family also remembers you. Thank you.
I would request the August gathering to kindly stand up for a minute in the memory of our late brother, Yashpal Sharma. Om Shanti. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. Thank you very much.
Winning, as you can see, is done with not just a lot of emotions, not just with a lot of passion, but it's done with great human beings. It's done by people who stick together. People who stick together on the field and off the field. I would like to ask one of my favorites, Sunny Gavaskar, the man who came out to bat with no helmet, facing a West Indian attack. Once he cracked a joke to me that, yeah, I don't worry about the bouncers, they go over my head. The little master, one of the greatest heroes that we have, man that I looked up to. What does it take to keep this glue within a team?
I think it is basically the awareness that we did something special when not a lot of people were expecting us to do something special. And I think the memory of what we did keeps coming back every year on the 25th of June. And that keeps us together. We've got a group now, so we are, you know, in touch pretty much daily. And that's been one of the best things, because, you know, I think over the years, we've grown together from being team members to a family. You know, I mean, it's a family now. I mean, we are all brothers, and we are wishing each other for every occasion. And I think that is the best thing about this group. Champions, as we call ourselves. I know we are being a little immodest over there, but, you know, it really has been fantastic to be part of this team. And, you know, I know what the country felt when we won, because cricket is a game which is followed by so many. To be able to give joy to so many people was a blessing. And it's a blessing now, 40 years down the road, that all of you come and give us the same kind of affection. That is really a blessing. So thank you all.
Well, we really look up to our champions, and I think that growing up as a young man, a lot of athletes would look at cricketers and say, you know, cricketers have all the sponsorship, they have all the limelight, they have all the media. But I like to learn from cricket. I like to learn from these champions. And I think it was so important to have past champions get into governance. I think it's so important to have past champions who make a difference to nurture young talent. Mr. Vensakar has his academy, 4 academies that has nurtured some wonderful players. What is the inspiration behind building academies?
After my retirement, I wanted to give something back to the game. And I thought the best way to give something back to the game to help young cricketers with industrial standards of academies. And that's what I did, is free of cost. And over the last 28 years, thousands of cricketers have got external platform. And a lot of players from Mumbai and Maharashtra, they are playing for India, for IPL, other age group tournaments. And I'm so glad that I could do something for them, because a lot of players we select, and they are from humble background. Many of them are from slums, but they got the platform, which is very important, and that is what I wanted to give back to the game. Thank you.
Has Ravi left us? He's here. Also, not just nurturing talent, but also coaching the national team, and that too doing it amazingly well. It takes a real skill to be a fantastic coach. Not every great athlete is a good coach. You can look at John McEnroe in my sport, never really coached so great. You look at champions in other sports, not necessarily great coaches. But the pressure, Ravi, of being the coach and the leader and the elder statesman of the team, when the team wins, you're rarely looked at. When the team loses, it's all on your shoulders. What's that like?
Well, it's something that the game taught you to handle, pressures. And in fact, for me, pressure was a challenge. I relisted it. And it was my endeavor when I was the coach of the team to make the team feel in the same fashion. Pressure is another word. You need more of it. You got to fail, and then you learn. If you don't learn how to fail, you'll always fail how to learn. You got to get that right. So if you take out the failure issue out of the system, half the battle is won. Because then you're not intimidated by nothing. Pressure, yes, because it can be a thankless job. When you played the game, you had the bat and ball, which you could control, and it controlled your destiny. When you broadcasted, you had the mic. That controlled your destiny. But when you're a coach, once the boys are out on the field, all you can do is twiddle your thumbs and keep them going. So it was basically, I did very little. Mine was more focusing on the mindset, and the mindset was to try and make that team believe that they can win in any conditions. And that was my goal. My goal was not chasing silverware. My goal was to infuse steel within that Indian cricket team. And I'm happy I did that.
For many years, I was very proud to play a sport that had equal prize money, equal opportunity, equal scholarships for both male and female athletes. And I really want to congratulate the BCCI. I really want to congratulate cricket for actually taking that mantle forward. And I'd like to ask Uncle Roger, who's been very close to my father for so many, many years. Tremendous love between the two. We'll get to that later. But it is such a wonderful job that BCCI is doing, not just only in looking after the men's game, not just looking after the women's IPL, not just looking after, I'm not sure how many of you all know, the BCCI as an association, as an organization, is the largest donator to other sports on the planet. To me, that is phenomenal. What was the thought behind equal prize money, equal opportunity, equal scholarships?
Yeah, well, Leander and his dad, West Pace, and me go very long way back. We're great friends, and we enjoyed each other's company. And he was a great sportsman, even a great administrator. He turned out to be. Well, coming back to Leander's question about women's cricket coming on par with the men, it even surprised me 3 years down the line to see the improvement in the game, especially what the ladies played. You know, if you saw them along the way, there was a tremendous change in the game. And we felt that the BCCI felt that they had not done enough to encourage them along the way. So that's why we got into the Apex Council, came forward, and took things up and said that we have to do something, and we have to improve the game of cricket with the ladies. And from what we've seen, we saw the girls win the Under-19 World Cup, which was a tremendous achievement, and that's what kick-started everything. Now even the women's IPL, which has been another big issue with us, we enjoyed bringing the Women's World Cup, and I'm sure in the future you're going to see the women's team do excellently well and even win a World Cup like what we did in 1983.
Thank you, sir. I'm so pleased that one of our great heroes, Uncle Roger, is now the BCCI president. And I think that the sport of cricket, and I think that sport in India is going to do wonderfully well under his guidance. Thank you, Uncle. I remember watching the 1983 World Cup ball for ball. And there was one ball in particular, that another one of my favorites, bowled. He got Greenwich out. Was that intentional or was that unintentional?
I think Marshall helped me. Because he hit the ball on my head, on the ear. And after that, मुझे वो सब स्कूल की टीचरें याद आ गई जिसने मेरे को कान पे मारा था. और उसके बाद मेरा दिमाग चलना शुरू हो गया. So, thanks to Marshall.
Sir, thanks to you, now we have a World Cup in our trophy case.
I think it's a total team effort in that. So, each one has played his role well. So, that's how it is. And as long as you are enjoying that contest, वो हमारी महाभारत थी और हमने महाभारत अर्जुन की तरह स्किल्स पे तैयार लड़े और साहस हमारा अभिमन्यु जैसा था.
Thank you, sir. To the man with the golden hands. You know, every time Uncle Syed Kirmani came in on the field, I always wondered whether Sunny Gavaskar sir or Syed Kirmani was taller. Can we please find out eventually? I think it's a tie. I think you got him on just the hairstyle. He's wearing high heels, is it?
He's wearing high heels.
Is that right? Those are some very fancy shoes. Both of them are wearing some very fancy shoes. But every time you went out to play, sir, you were the man behind the wickets, not only with the safest hands out there, but you were the ones calling out instructions. You were the ones keeping the team together.
Well, that's the job of a wicketkeeper for sure, to keep the team together. But I think all of us were so understandable that we all encouraged one another and we stuck together with what potentials we all had. And the leader was Kapil Dev to start with. So on those basis, I think I should add a little bit of what Ballu said about facing Malcolm Marshall, the first ball. I was at the non-striker end, and that's where Ballu saw stars during the daytime, and he was rubbing his helmet. See, I ran across. I said, Ballu, helmet पे क्यों लग रहा है यार? अरे हाँ बल्कि then he removed his helmet and started rubbing his turban. And Dickie Bird, the best umpire in our time, he was so abusive to Malcolm Marshall and said, hey, go and say sorry to him. Go and say sorry to him. So Malcolm comes and says, sorry, Ballu, in his typical language accent. And he was walking away. Ballu, look at his humor at that particular moment and finals of 83 going on, right? Ballu called Malcolm and said, hey, Marco, you think my brain is here? No, it is here, he said. So that is what is Ballu all about, his good humor. And I was the closest to hear all that. Yes, so that's it. And I enjoyed every bit of it. You see, right from the beginning, I was asked to stand behind the stumps to collect all the deliveries, yes. The word which I wanted to use is very exciting word, so that's why I said deliveries.
What was the team, this thing? Team getting everybody charged up. Kya bole to kya bole?
Ood bole.
That was the team, charging up. Kya bole to kya bole?
Ood bole. Abhi kya bolu aage main? Yeah, thank you very much.
So, Sunny sir, what was the atmosphere in that team bus when you'd ride to the stadiums? Was it one of a lot of pressure and expectations? Was it one where you had the stalwarts of the team cracking jokes and singing songs? What was it like on the team bus?
Very relaxed, very relaxed. Again, because, there were no expectations. So when there are no expectations, the pressure is not there. And I think that certainly helped us because we went out there, we played as well as we could. Sometimes we didn't score runs. Sometimes, the bowlers were hit for runs. Sometimes the odd catch was dropped. But there was no pressure. And I think basically in the team bus going, from one county to another county, there was so much of, merriment. It was just amazing. People were cracking jokes at each other. It was just great fun. I think it was. It's been, one of the highlights of my cricketing career. To be part of this team, those three weeks over there were absolutely amazing. And one thing that I would like to point out, because not much is made of it, is our manager, P.R. Mansingh. He was absolutely fantastic. I mean, he held us all together. There were moments of doubt, but he was always the one who gave us the confidence. So I think, when we are talking about the players, I think the role that Mr. Mansingh played cannot be forgotten.
That's exactly right. And playing at Wimbledon, serving for the title, I know how daunting that is and how much pressure that is. I'm going to come to the man who bowled that last over, who came and always had a smile on his face. And I know all too well, behind the smile is a lot of emotions. Sir, can you tell us, when you were handed that little red cherry to bowl the last over and take the last wicket, if I'm not mistaken, what was going inside you behind that smile?
See, 75, we were there for holidays. 79, we were there to participate. 83, we were there to win. तो अपने में खूबियां ढूंढ, खामियां निकालने के लिए लोग हैं ना। मोहब्बत करनी है तो खुद से कर, नफरत करने के लिए लोग हैं ना। देखना है तो ऊंचा देख, नीचा गिराने के लिए लोग हैं ना। मोहब्बत करनी है तो खुद से कर, नफरत करने के लिए तो लोग हैं ना। तो जिंदगी में अपनी अलग पहचान बना, तालियां बजाने के लिए लोग हैं ना. No, it was, I think, I always believe cricket is an individual game which becomes a team game when everybody performs. Because you want bowl one ball at a time, you face one ball at a time, ball goes to a fielder only once, and it takes a ball to get a wicket. So I think we all performed and at the right time. As Kapil ने बोला उसकी भी जैसे हिंदी है अंग्रेज़ी है मेरी भी वैसी है हम दोनों पंजाब से हैं ना. Anyway, I think I remember about Hindu. I think when I was growing up, and it was the newspaper, I looked up to actually. Not from even my days, from my father's days. So it was the most prestigious newspaper at that time, and still is. And I remember one more, a little bit, I'll go off track, about Hirvani joke. I think we were playing at Madras. And Ravi was captaining the side, and Hirvani made his debut. And imagine he was sharing room with Navjot Singh Sidhu. So he took 8 wickets in the first inning. And the guys from Indore, he didn't know a word of English, no Hindi daily over there, so he was very excited, very happy. So big photo and all these things, which he had done, he took 8 wickets. So he said, यार सिद्धू जरा बताना क्या लिखा है. इसे बहुत अच्छा लिखा तेरे बारे में. तो बट से यार ये तो इंग्लिश में लिखा है मुझे पढ़ना नहीं आता. तो इसे तेरी बहुत तारीफ लिखी है. तूने ये किया वो क्या ठीक है. Next inning again he took 8 wickets. So then again there were big write-ups and all that thing in Hindu and all that. So he was very excited. So like, as Punjabi or Hindi-speaking guys take little meaning of a word, English word to Hindi word. So in those days, the militancy was happening in Punjab and all that. The front news was that 24 more killed in Punjab. So he went to Sidhu, yaar, ye kya ho gaya? He said, what do you mean kya ho gaya? Yaar, chalta hai Punjab mein. He said, 24 more killed in Punjab? इससे हाँ कोई नई बात नहीं है. इससे यार इंसान तो मैंने मरते देखा ये मोरों को कब से इन्होंने मारना शुरू कर दिया. So that was Hirvani. Coming back to World Cup. So it was like when Kapil handed over a ball to me. And then I was bowling the last over. And before that I was fielding on the boundary at deep point. When 9 wickets were down, Kapil was bowling, and I was praying, yaar, Kapil, wicket mat lena. Not for any reason. If he had taken the last wicket, I wouldn't have been able to reach the dressing room. Because the crowd was ready to come on to the ground. And when I took that wicket, when I went to, and it was like, I didn't know actually at that time what we did, to be very honest. So because we created history, as a team, every individual contributed at the right time, whether Kirmani, Sunny, anybody, Roger, and unsung heroes of 83, Roger, Binny, and Madan Lal, they were really contributed a big way. So I think Vinny was great, actually, and thanks to 1983 team, we are all here, and thank you very much for inviting us, and over here, and God bless you all. Sasika, thank you.
Well, sir, I know you're a man of many talents, and I've been given my cue that this is my last question. I believe you've got a pretty nice voice. You've got a nightingale for a voice. Is that about right, Sunny, sir? Yeah? Well, can you clear your throat and sing something for us so we can put a wrap on this, please?
See, I'm a Punjabi, and I'll do a number which my friend Dilip Vinsaka likes a lot. I think he can join me also.
Bollu, Punjabi.
We have a lot of Punjabis here? No. Anyway. All right. So, Apna Punjab howe, Kar di sharab howe, Muli nal ganda howe, Waan wala manja howe, ओ मंजे ते बैठा जट बणिया नवाब होवे, अपना पंजाब होवे, घर दी शराब होवे, अपना पंजाब, अपना पंजाब. Thank you.
Well done, sir. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is our 1983 Cricket World Cup champions. Please give them a phenomenal hand. Thank you very much to every single one of you, sir. Thank you. And with that, I will hand that back to Cyrus to please take over and continue. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for being so gracious. Thank you so much to each and every one of you of Team 83. It is truly a pleasure to host this show tonight and be amidst the greatest of all time. I would also like to thank our presenters and, of course, Leander for so wonderfully doing the honors. And with that, we move on to our next category for the evening, Best Talent Mentor. Let's take a look at the nominees. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to invite our presenters on stage, Viren Raskina, Olympian and CEO, Olympic Gold Quest, and of course, Suresh Balakrishna, Chief Revenue Officer, The Hindu Group. Ladies and gentlemen, don't stop the claps and the energy. We're celebrating each other. Thank you so much. Before we move further, I would request Mr. Raskina to please say a few words about this special category.
Thanks. Good evening, everyone. It's really a hard one coming on the back of the felicitation of our cricket legends. I think all of us in life have had a teacher, a professor, a coach who has made a difference to our lives. And I think for a lot of young hockey players from Mumbai, there was one man who made such a big difference to all our lives, and his name was Marisban Patel, actually better known as Bawa. And, I was actually around 12 years old, and I remember I used to go for these summer hockey coaching camps to the BHA hockey stadium where the AstroTurf ground was in Churchgate, not too far from here. And I remember there was this one coach when I was 12 years old who told me that I would never ever play big hockey in my life because I was just a very tiny, puny kid, literally 4 feet nothing at that time. And I remember going home being very upset that this very senior coach told me that I would never ever play big hockey in my life. And I asked him, why did you say that? And he told me, you're just too tiny, you're not strong enough, you don't have endurance. And hockey had become a total fitness and strength and a power sport. And I remember going home very upset, and I came back after that day, every single day. And that same coach pushed me a lot. He encouraged me every day to get faster, stronger, fitter. Every single day, I learned a new skill on the hockey pitch, or I improved on my existing skills. I think this one man helped not just me, but so many young kids, because 12 years later, I was 12 years old when that incident happened, and 12 years later, I captained the Indian hockey team for the first time ever. And,
wow.
And, Bawa spotted me when I was 12, 13 years old. And I think many coaches in everyone's career, there's so many legends over here. We all have coaches at grassroots level, intermediate level, and then maybe at elite level. And each coach, you pick up different things. And Bawa, if he taught me one thing, was just to believe in myself and to never give up and to work harder than we ever thought. So I'd like to invite Baba on stage, and we all have to thank him. He's been, for the last 50 years of his life, 365 days in the year on the hockey pitch, no matter what. He's given so many poor kids, especially who play hockey, a new lease of life. So I think a huge round of applause for this legend, Marisban Patel.
Sir, it is a pleasure having you here. The winner of the award for Best Talent Mentor goes to Marisban Patel. Thank you so much for being here, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I think it is unbelievable that I am standing here among so many legends here, being only a talent spotter. But I would like to say that for 45 years of my life, I have sacrificed everything for the sake of hockey. And what Viren Raskina has said is entirely true. But there have been many Viren Raskinas in my life, but there are some special people. There are a lot of Olympians, and I have achieved all this without any help from the sponsors, without any help from the corporates, without any help from any big individuals, and in spite not having any sort of academy. I have just trained on a muddy ground, you can say. In spite of that, we have been able to produce so many players. And I assure you, I'll be producing more players in the next 5 years. That is my job. Now, I would also, although he is not here, I would also like to thank the Odisha Chief Minister for promoting the game of hockey to this level where India is holding a World Cup. It is a great thing. I think people like from Bombay administration should follow all this because we have all the facilities available. But the willpower is not there to do it. Another thing I would like to say, that coaching is not only the only thing. It is the rapport which you build with the boys, like what I built with Viren. It is the rapport apart from coaching. Coaching is only giving tips and information and telling the player where he is going. But if you have a rapport with the boy, he automatically improves by you making him see more games, more practice games. When all India teams used to come to play, I used to take Viren and company to see how the big players play and all, and how they learn. So basically, a player becomes famous because of the coach. The coach becomes famous because of the players. It is both ways. So nobody can take the credit. It is the general credit, like for everybody. I mean, everything is involved as one thing, you know. Like I cannot take credit only for Viren. Viren has to take credit for his hard work. Because of his hard work, I have become famous. So it is this way. And I heard here there are many corporates which I seen here. I would appeal to them that if at all you are interested in the things that I have been doing, I've been 73, I'm still doing the same thing when I was 30 years old. So basically, the corporates, anybody wishes to come forward and help. We have got a club, Bombay Republicans. It is 58 years old. It is the oldest club. So in that, all these players have come up. Another thing I would like to say is Hockey Federation of India, they are concentrating only on 17 and 19 age group. It is the 10 and 12 age group that you have to concentrate on. A team like Belgium, Germany and all, they concentrate on that level, which our president recently, Dilip Tirki, has only talked about 17 and 19. 17 and 19, the players are already made. It is ready-made ho gaya already, but from 10 and 12, you can groom the players so that they can become, by 22 years, worth playing for India. That is what my personal thinking is, and I have written to Hockey India about this. I hope they get a look into this and do the proper things. Otherwise, I would like to thank all the jury members. I don't know whether many are there or not, especially Somaya, Gavaskar and all for selecting me in a rare way in this area where all sportsmen are awarded. to select me as an honor here. It is a big thing. Thank you very much. God bless.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for being here. It's an honor having you here.
Actually, Somaya sir smiling because all the hockey players over here, Joachim sir, Mervyn sir, I think we all know this is the only time Baba has spent 5 minutes without using some unprintable words. So thank you, Baba, for doing that. Yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much for being here, sir. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. With that, ladies and gentlemen, next up, we have a category that has immensely boosted the popularity of all types of sports around the world. It's time to hear the nominees for the Club of the Year. I'd like to invite on stage to present the award Balwinder Singh Sandhu and of course Ashok Jaiswar, Vice President and Head of Marketing and Communication, Finolex India Private Limited. Thank you both so much for so graciously handing away this award. Thank you, sir. And the winner is Gujarat Titans. Congratulations! Congratulations, sir. Request you to please say a few words. Microphone's right there.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it's a huge honor for me to stand here on behalf of every member of the Gujarat Titans family. Firstly, thanks to the Hindu group and, of course, Sportstar. We go back a long way. I've been interacting with them for pretty much many years. It won't take much time. I accept this very, very humbly, very graciously on behalf of every Titan. Not just the team or the management or the staff of Gujarat Titans, but also the millions of followers who have joined us since we joined the ecosystem of the IPL just prior to the last season. Not many gave us a chance last year, but I guess we are here to chart a course for ourselves. And we are pretty conscious of how we want to do it. It's not going to be just a one-off what happened last year. On behalf of Gujarat Titans, I promise you, this is just the beginning. There are going to be many more of these. And last but not the least, somebody asked me, you know, what was different about Gujarat Titans and the team? And I say in front of you what Ashish Nehra, our coach, once used with the team. And that is so, I mean, it's so important for the team to understand that, and they believed in that. And as it happened on the field last year, it was just one line: it's never over till it's over. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, sir. Acing the game right from the start and clinching the title on debut to now winning Club of the Year. I'm sure this is just the beginning. Congratulations, Team Gujarat Titans. All the best for the next one, sir. And thank you so much, gentlemen, for so graciously handing out the award. Thank you. Now, our next award category is Sportstar's Inspiration Icon. The winner of this award is truly an icon. She needs no introduction at all. We have a video showcasing a few excerpts of her brilliance. Take a look. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The winner of the Inspirational Icon Award is Sania Mirza, and I'd request Mr. Sunil Gavaskar to please graciously grace the stage and hand out this well-deserved award. Thank you. Congratulations once again, Sania. I'm going to request you to please say a few words.
Well, good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you so much for having me here and honoring me. It's been quite an emotional last couple of months for me, as you can imagine. There's been a lot of decisions that's been made and a lot of things that are happening. But growing up, I think like all athletes, we all read the Sportstar magazine. We all dreamt of being on the cover of Sportstar. I remember as a child opening up the big poster that used to come inside Sportstar and thinking, oh, I wish one day I will be on that cover, or inside, and I used to put up of Sachin and Sunny Ji. I mean, there were so many people that used to inspire us, and it was always a dream. So it's really actually a true honor to be here, because this was one of my dreams, to be part of a Sportstar family and to be here. So thank you very much for having me. It's been a 20-year-old long journey for me, and like they say, all good things come to an end, and I am very, very I'm very grateful. I'm full of gratitude for everything that I've been able to do. Play for India, play for myself, play for my family, and play for you all. And, everybody's been through with me this journey of thick and thin and wins and losses and emotions. And no better way for me to start this new phase of my life with this award. So thank you again for having me here. Such a great honor to have it from Mr. Gavaskar. He's one of our heroes. I think everybody in this room can vouch for that. And it just doesn't get more special than this. So thank you so much.
Congratulations once again. From winning at all Grand Slam events to being a 4-time Olympian, your achievements are unparalleled. Sania, you played and you slayed as India's global icon. And thank you so much, sir, for so graciously handing out that award. Thank you. With that, our next category is very special. There are so many young talents coming through the ranks and thriving to make a mark in their respective sports. I must tell you, they make the future of Indian sports look very promising. This one award celebrates India's up-and-coming talents in the field of sports, the next generation of sports stars, Young Achiever of the Year, Female. And the nominees are... And with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the winners, please. Well, we have the nominees, and let's take a look now at who won. With that, ladies and gentlemen, to present the award to the first winner, could we please have on stage Aparna Popat, jury member, and Atit Mehta, CMO, Byju's. Thank you both so much for being here. Could we have Antim on stage, please? Congratulations on your well-deserved superb win. Round of applause, please. Antim, congratulations. आपने तो कमाल कर दिया. Request you to please say a few words. I'll just hand the mic.
मैं आप सभी के प्यार और सपोर्ट के लिए बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करती हूँ. मुझे ऐसे सपोर्ट करते हुए मैं और ज़्यादा मेहनत करूँगी और ऐसे ही आगे बढ़ती रहूँगी. थैंक यू.
Congratulations, Antim, and thank you both so much for so graciously handing out the award. And now to present the next award in the same category, may I request Suresh Balakrishna, Chief Revenue Officer at the Hindu Group, to please grace the stage and hand out our next award, which goes to Rhythm Sangban. Congratulations. Best Young Achiever Rhythm. Congratulations on this super well-deserved win. I request you please say a few words.
Good evening, everyone. Firstly, I would like to thank my parents to support and encourage me since day one, and my coach, Mr. Vineet sir, to have my back and guide me every step of the way in good times as well as bad times. Without you, sir, I wouldn't be here. And lastly, I want to thank the Sportstar and the Hindu Group to honor me with this award. Thank you so much.
Congratulations once again to both our super winners, and thank you so much, Mr. Balakrishna, for giving away the award. Congratulations. Next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the nominees for Young Achiever of the Year Male. Let's take a look. We've taken a look at our nominees, and to do the honors, may we please have on stage Mervyn Fernandes, Olympian hockey player, and Angrup Sonam, General Manager, United India Insurance Company Limited. Thank you both so much for giving away the award. And the winner for this category is D. Jukesh. Congratulations. Unfortunately, D. Jukesh couldn't join us today to receive the award. But we have his mom here. I'm going to invite on stage Mrs. Padma Kumari ji. Thank you so much for being here, ma'am, and to receive the award on his behalf. Thank you so much. Congratulations, ma'am. And thank you so much, presenters, for so graciously handing out this award. Thank you. We have a very special message from D. Jukesh, which we'll be playing for you now.
I'm Grandmaster Gukesh. I'm thankful to Sportstar for recognizing my efforts and giving me the award, which is a great honor for me. And 2022 was a very special year for me. I learned a lot of things. I won quite a few strong open tournaments, and also the Olympiad was a very memorable experience for me. And I hope to keep learning and keep getting better, and hopefully 2023 will be even better. Thank you.
Congratulations once again. Now, before we move on to our next set of awards, it is important we take a moment to remember that even though we have begun to heal, the last year has taken many of our dearest athletes from us. And while we have all mourned what we have lost, we must also celebrate them as they were, shining beacons of hope who inspired us all. Here is a small look at these wonderful shining beacons in our life. We are truly thankful to have witnessed the sporting excellence during these legends' careers. They will and always will have a place in our hearts forever. And on that note, we now move on to our next category. Our next category's nominees have brought us international acclaim to Indian sports, overcoming hurdles to emerge victorious and make their country proud. Please put your hands together for the nominees in the category of Sportsman of the Year, Para Sports. May I invite on stage Shiva Keshavan, Winter Olympian, and Mithil Mulgaonkar, head Mumbai India Cement, to join us on stage and present the winner with their award. And the winner for Sportsman of the Year, Para Sports, is India's gold parachuter at the World Parachuting Championship, Rahul Jakhar. Congratulations! Sportsman of the Year, Para Sports. Congratulations, Rahul Jakhar. Congratulations, Rahul. Request you to please say a few words on this wonderful, wonderful, incredible win. Hey.
थैंक यू आप सभी को सबसे पहले. थैंक यू स्टार स्पोर्ट्स, हिंदू मैगजीन्स. मुझे इंग्लिश तो आती नहीं है. थोड़ी हिंदी में ही बोल पाता और माइक लेके तो वैसे ही घबरा जाता हूँ मैं। शूटिंग करते वक्त नहीं घबराता, माइक से घबरा जाता हूँ। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आप सभी का। आप ऐसे ही मुझे प्यार करते रहिए और ऐसे ही हमें उत्साहित करते रहिए ताकि हम और मेहनत करें और देश के लिए और मेडल्स जीत सकें और अपने देश का नाम ऊंचा कर सकें। थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन।
Thank you so much, sir. Congratulations once again. And thank you for presenting this award. And with that, give it up for the wonderful gentleman and the amazing win he's had. And we proceed now to our next category, which is Sportsman of the Year, Track and Field. It's been such an illustrious year for our track and field athletes. I can't wait to find out who will walk home today with the trophy. But first, let's take a look at the nominees. And with that, may I invite on stage Mohinder Amarnath and LV Navaneeth, CEO of the Hindu Group, to please grace the stage to present the award to our winner. And the winner for the Sportsman of the Year Track and Field is Avinash Sable. Congratulations! Sportsman of the Year, Track and Field. Congratulations, Avinash. Congratulations, Avinash. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप प्लीज कुछ कहें इस वंडरफुल अवार्ड को जीतने के बाद। ये रहा माइक।
जय हिंद। सबसे पहले थैंक यू द हिंदू ग्रुप का और स्पोर्ट्सस्टार का जो मुझे मतलब सेलेक्ट किया और मुझे ये अवार्ड के लिए थैंक यू। मैं सबसे पहले इंडियन आर्मी को थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि मैं एक सोल्जर से मुझे उन्होंने स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन बनाया क्योंकि मैंने 2012 में आर्मी ज्वाइन किया था एज ए सोल्जर और मैं 2016 में स्पोर्ट्स में आया। तो मैं अपने आप को ये मानता हूँ कि मैं सिर्फ आर्मी की वजह से स्पोर्ट्स में आया और उसके बाद मुझे एथलेटिक फेडरेशन ऑफ इंडिया ने, साई ने, टॉप्स ने और मेरे स्पॉन्सर JSW ने बहुत सपोर्ट किया। मैंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था कि मैं एक नेशनल मेडल भी जीत सकता हूँ, लेकिन मुझे इनके सपोर्ट की वजह से अच्छा मौका मिला। और जो लास्ट ईयर कॉमनवेल्थ गेम्स हुआ था उसमें मेडल जीत के एक कॉन्फिडेंस आया है कि मैं वर्ल्ड लेवल पे मेडल जीत सकता हूँ और वर्ल्ड चैम्पियनशिप और ओलंपिक्स में मेडल जीत सकता हूँ। तो मैं पक्का कोशिश करूँगा कि 2024 ओलंपिक्स में देश के लिए मेडल जीतने की। थैंक यू।
Superb. आप ऐसे ही जीतते रहिए. Congratulations on this wonderful win. I'm pretty sure that it's just the first in the long list of awards you're going to be picking up over your career. Congratulations once again, and thank you so much, presenters, for so kindly handing out this award. Thank you. With that, we move to our next award, which is Sportsman of the Year, Olympic Sports, and the nominees are And to do the honors, we would like to invite on stage Anjali Bhagwat, jury member, and Vineet Karnik, head sports, Group M. Thank you both for being here. And the Sportsman of the Year, Olympic Sports, goes to Rudraksh Patil. Congratulations. Congratulations, Rudraksh Patil. Congratulations, and thank you so much for being here. Congratulations on winning this wonderful award. Request you to please say a few words.
Very good evening to everyone present over here. Firstly, I would like to thank Sportstar and Hindu for felicitating me today. Again, it feels very nice to know that all our achievements have been recognized and are very well felicitated. Being present in this room filled with all the heroes over here shows me that I'm on the right path and I will continue to move forward in this direction. Again, thank you.
Congratulations once again, and thank you both so much for handing out this wonderful award. Now, in sports and in life, it's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward, as Mr. Stallone says. After all, the more you are tested, the more you become just like Samsonite. Well, that leads us straight into our next category, which is Comeback of the Year Tested by Samsonite. Our nominees stand as a testament to the fact that the comeback king is always stronger than a setback. The nominees are And to present the award, may we please have on stage Praveen Thipse, chess grandmaster, and of course Sunil Valsin and Pradanya Popde, Head Marketing and Communications, Samsonite. Thank you all so much for graciously handing out these awards. Thank you both so much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at our winners. Our winners are Vinish Fogart and Anwar Ali. Take a look. Congratulations on this wonderful win. Let's give her a huge round of applause. Request you to please say a few words.
गुड इवनिंग एवरीवन. मैं हिंदू स्पोर्ट्स का, द हिंदू का एंड स्टार स्पोर्ट्स का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद देना चाहूँगी कि हम एथलीट्स को बार बार मिलाते हैं हर साल, क्योंकि हम डिफरेंट फील्ड से एथलीट हैं. काफ़ी सालों के बाद में हम मिलते हैं और आप एक हमें मिलाने के लिए, हम सबको एक दूसरे से इंस्पायर करने के लिए मिलवाते हैं. तो आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. और मेरे को ये पहली बार आई थिंक स्टार स्पोर्ट्स से अवार्ड मिला है, तो मेरे लिए भी काफ़ी बड़ी अचीवमेंट्स हैं. और आप ऐसे ही स्पोर्ट्स के लिए अच्छे काम करते रहिए. हम देश के लिए ऐसे ही अच्छे अच्छे मेडल लेके आते रहेंगे. धन्यवाद.
थैंक यू सो मच. कंग्रेचुलेशंस वंस अगेन. And I'd like to invite Anwar Ali, please, on stage. Excuse me, sir, we need to stay on stage. Congratulations. No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause. Congratulations. Anwar, congratulations on this wonderful win. मैं चाहूँगा कि आप प्लीज कुछ वर्ड्स कहें. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Good evening. I'm glad to be here in this stage, and I want to thank you, all of you, for this award. So I can't speak much, so thank you so much.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much, Anwar, on this very, very well-deserved win, and thank you both so much for handing out this award. Thank you. And with that, our next category is all about talented athletes working together, training as one seamless unit to come up on top. It is the National Team of the Year, and the nominees are... And with that, ladies and gentlemen, to bestow the winning team with their well-deserved award, I request the legend himself, Mr. Kapil Dev, to please grace the stage and hand out the award. Thank you, sir. And the winner for the National Team of the Year is the Thomas Cup winning team. Congratulations! The National Team of the Year winner, the Thomas Cup badminton team. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have them on stage. Congratulations. Request you all to please say a few words. Our mic is perpetually appearing from different corners of the stage. It's a magic trick.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Sportstar and the Hindu group, for recognizing badminton and our achievement last year as the team of the year. We all know, badminton always had many individual brilliances in the past, right from 40s, Prakash Nath, Devendra Mohan, then great Nandu Natekar, Dinesh Khanna, Suresh Goyal, and of course came along the great Prakash Padukone, and that followed by, of course, Syed Modi, Gopi Chand, and Srikanth, and now the latest sensation, of course, is the Lakshya Sen. So we have always had these individual brilliances, even in women's category, if you look at it, we had Ami Gia. Why I'm saying this is because badminton, many people don't know. I know badminton. I want to project badminton players because that's why I'm talking this. Basically, Ami Gia, of course, Aparna Popat, Madhumita Bisht, they've all done extremely well and brought badminton to the limelight at the world stage. And of course, Saina Nehwal came along and changed everything for Indian badminton. She became the best player in the world. So that was a great achievement. And then, of course, now we have PV Sindhu. But again, these all were individual brilliances. But collectively, as a team, I would rate this Thomas Cup triumph as the best. Maybe we were comparing it with the 1983 Kapil Dev's and his team's triumph. Definitely, yes, I can say that it is the best achievement by a team, badminton team. The most important thing is we've always done well in singles. We've always had good singles players. But then came along Satvik and Chirag Shetty. And they changed things around at the Thomas Cup stage. Of course, Lakshya did really well, Pranoy did really well, and Srikanth. These are very, very special performance by those players. And I want them all to be remembered, recognized, because it is their triumph, more than the coaches and everybody else. Because as a team, we've always had great players in the past, but collectively as a team, we could never do well in team championships. But at the Thomas Cup, in that 1 week, as a team, what they did is very, very special. And I want them, I hope, the media, everybody recognizes these facts and give them the similar recognition, maybe down the years. I'm sure, that Thomas Cup team also will stand along here and be like the Couple Daves team and Gavaskars, all of them, because that is what I'm looking for. And I'm sure, our players and the team deserves it. Why I'm saying this is because I'm very emotional about it, because I'm from an era when we looked up to Prakash. Prakash was dominating world badminton in the 80s. So I took up badminton. I played for India for 15 years. And of course, I've been coaching now for nearly 30 years. So it was very emotional when we won the team championships that 1 week as a team, how they played. It is nothing to do with anything else. So we always can say we can motivate them. We can say so many things when they achieve something, but it was just the team spirit and the way the top players at that time, the senior players like Srikanth, Pranoy, how they motivated players like him. It is them. It was that collective thing, so that stands out as their achievement. And one more thing I want to say, this is again dating back to 40 years back. As a teenager, that was the time I represented India officially first in the Thomas Cup Championship. That is in 1981, long time back. Some of them were not even born then, but when I represented, Prakash was the #1 singles player. And Syed Modi, I don't know whether people remember him now, he was the #2 singles player. Then I was to play the 3rd singles. And that time, that was the year also badminton became a single unit. It was World Badminton Federation headed by China and International Badminton Federation headed by the rest of the countries. So they merged together, so China came along the scene. So they were a very top, they had all the best players in the world, but nobody knew about them. But that was the year Prakash beat them in the 1981 World Cup finals. So that was very, very special for Indian badminton. And of course, at that time, it was never highlighted or anything, but Prakash beat their #1 player 15-0 in the first game, and then 18-16 in the second, and winning it. We were all, at that time in Patiala, training for the 1982 Asian Games. I was a teenager. We were also inspired by it. But then, immediately after that, was the Thomas Cup in China. So China at that time thought that the rest of the Indian players were of similar standard as Prakash. And so they fielded their best team. So we all landed up in China to play them. And at that time it was called Peking, not Beijing. We went for, I'm just talking about the conditions then. So as a team, we landed 3 days prior to the Thomas Cup. But first day, a person from the Indian consulate came. They said, next day, we all need to go and see Great Wall of China. So we all went together and saw Great Wall of China. No practice, nothing. Then in the evening, we came back all very tired. And next day, again, the Indian consulate person came. They said, no, in China, you all should buy the crockeries. So the next day, we all went to buy crockeries. And Chinese crockery, we just had $20. That's the only money we could take out at the time. And we did that. Then the third day, we practiced. And it was so cold. And Prakash did not land up then. Prakash pulled out of the Thomas Cup. So Syed Modi had to play the first singles. And I had to play the second singles. And Uday Pawar had to play the third singles. Those time it was best of 9 matches, 5 singles and 4 doubles. And the top 2 singles players have to repeat the second singles the next day. And so when they took out the lot, I had to play my first match, and that was against Han Jian. And that was a very tough, I have never played such a fast rallies in my life, and I was thrashed. Maybe I got 2 and 1. So that was such a bad thrashing. I was a teenager. I was very disappointed. I came back. Then Syed Modi came along. He had to play the next match. Then he was thrashed by Cheng Changchi, 15-3, 15-0. So that was the thrashing they gave us. And so So the next day, before the match, Syed Modi, we were sharing the room. Syed told me that you did not give me time to warm up. So that was really bad, so because the score was so bad that next day we also got again thrashed, and all our singles points did not reach up to 15. So that was the thrashing we received. Doubles players could take double scores, and at least they could score 8-10 points. So 40 years later, these guys turned things around for us. So that is something very, very special for me.
Wow.
Because as a coach, that is the best you can. Because I really cried that night. Because us taking,
As a spectator, I like to know what they did. That's more important.
No, I'm saying this because this is badminton. It's a story. I won't say this. Basically, it's not for this thing or anything. What I'm saying is, this is where badminton was. So 40 years later, these guys, what they have done.
Congratulations.
This is, why I'm saying this is, badminton needs stories like in cricket. And we also need publicity. So that is something our sport deserves. So I hope, you all understand, what our sport is going through now and what we have achieved. So definitely it is the best. And of course, Lakshya, now he's our new sensation of Indian badminton, and I give it to him. Yeah.
Say something. Come in.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you, Sportstar and Hindu, for making this evening special for me and the whole team. And as Sir said, a lot of things about Thomas Cup, and I would say it is a big collective effort from all the team members, and yeah, I think we can relate to it a lot with the 83 World Cup, which Sir had won, and yeah, I think overall, from the whole team, I would like to say thank you for giving us this opportunity and giving us this award. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Congratulations once again to our Indian badminton team on the Thomas Cup title. Huge round of applause for each and every one of you. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, sir, for graciously handing out that award. Thank you. It's quite a privilege to be hosting such a prestigious event. Surrounded by aces is just a wonderful, beautiful feeling. And with that, we move to our next category for those who have gone above and beyond in their pursuit of sporting excellence, sportsmanship. And the nominees are And to do the honors, I'd like to invite on stage MM Somaya and LV Krishnan, CEO Television Audience Measurement. Could we have you on stage, please? Thank you so much. Thank you both so much for handing out this award. And the winner for the Spirit of Sports Award, the winner is Nihal Sareen. Congratulations. Congratulations, Nihal. I request Cap, please say a few words.
First of all, I would like to thank Hindu Group and Sportstar for nominating me for this award. I'm not a very good speaker at all, so I really don't have much to say. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Nihal. Thank you for everything, for your exemplifying the spirit of good sportsmanship, for your wonderful honesty. Congratulations on your wonderful win. And thank you both so much for handing out these awards. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, our next set of awards are by popular choice, decided by each and every one of you, the readers of Sportstar. Everyone's got their favorite sporting moment, and who can forget the absolutely inspiring World Cup journey in '83, or that last-second title-winning wonderful goal. Our next category is here to celebrate the moments that truly stood out for us in the year gone by. The nominees for Moment of the Year are: and to present the award, I would like to invite on stage Vishwanathan Anand. Thank you so much for handing out this award. The winning moment for the year is India winning the Thomas Cup. Could we have the winners on stage, please? Congratulations once again for also winning Moment of the Year, and what a moment it was. Clinching a momentous win. Congratulations, thank you so much. Thank you, sir, for handing out that award. Clinching a momentous win. Give a huge round of applause to our wonderful Indian badminton team for bringing home the first ever Thomas Cup title in the 73-year-long history of the tournament. Congratulations to our team, and thank you so much, sir, once again for handing out the award. And now, as we come closer to the end of this beautiful and prestigious evening, the awards get bigger and bigger. Before we move on to the final showstopper awards for tonight, please, let's have one more round of applause for all the aces who have graced us tonight. Thank you. Thank you for being such a gracious audience. Sport is nothing if not about consistency. Big wins and losses are given, but standing strong through them is what makes a true athlete. And the recipient of Sportstar Lifetime Achievement Award is just that, a legendary Indian footballer. He is one of the best Indian forwards to have played for the country. He has been bestowed with multiple honors, including the most recent one being Mohan Bagan Ratna, the club's highest honor. He is a legend who has furthered the cause of Indian sport more than anyone. To felicitate this winning legend, may I request Baichung Bhutia, jury member, to please grace the stage to present the IDFC First Bank Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you so much, sir. And the award goes to Shyam Thapa. Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a standing ovation. It is an honor to have you here, sir. Congratulations, sir. Request you to please say a few words. I'm just going to hand you the mic.
Good evening and namaskar to every one of you. The Hindu groups and the jury under great Sunil Gavaskar and other legendary sports members, thank you very much for choosing me for this lifetime achievement. I thought that I'm too old now to get these awards, but really I like to thank every one of you that you're giving this honor. And of course, now I am still at the age of the 74. I am coaching and looking after some academies also for the youth. Still hoping, when you all must have seen the World Cup, still hoping one day the India will play the World Cup. Because, it's like 1970, that's 1970, we won the bronze medal in football. We beat Japan, we beat Korean teams also, and won the bronze medal in 1970. I think these are more than 40 years that we should have won, at least we should have played the World Cup. When every World Cup comes, we talk when India will play World Cup. Especially I live in in Calcutta, is a crazy of a football. Every World Cup we discuss, we talk when India will play the World Cup. But I am also now still hoping that definitely one day the India will play World Cup. That's my dream. Thank you very much once again to every one of you.
Thank you, sir. And we all hope together, and I'm sure it's going to happen very soon. We'll never stop celebrating you. And we just also put together a small film just celebrating you a lot more. So I'll play it for you. You can have a look, sir.
যেটা সবচেয়ে ভালো লাগতো যে অলওয়েজ টিম ম্যান, মানে নিজে ধরো এমন হয়েছে ও খেলতে চাইছে না, ও চাইছে যে আরেকজন, যেটা ইজ ভেরি লুক্রেটিভ শুনলাম, মানে এটা এত মানে তোমার জেনারেসিটি একজন খেলোয়াড়ের, কতটা জেনারেসিটি হলে জেনারেস হলে সে নিজে বসে বলছে একটা তরুণরা ইয়ং ছেলেকে ওকে সুযোগ দাও। এই জায়গাটায় শ্যাম কিন্তু অনবদ্য আনপ্যারালাল আমি বলছি। এবং ও আমি মনে করি ভারতবর্ষের ফুটবলের ইতিহাসে এমন কিছু গোলও করে গেছে যেটা আনকম্পারেবল, যেটা একদম বাইসাইকেল তো বিখ্যাত, তাছাড়াও এমন কিছু টার্নিং ও করে রেখেছে ইনসাইড দি বক্স, সিক্সার্স বক্স, মানে যেখানে ও ডিফেন্ডারদের একদম বোকা বানিয়ে দিয়েছে। আমি জানি শ্যাম তাবা 89 মিনিটে গোল করে দিতে পারে। হি ওয়াজ এ প্লেয়ার অফ দ্যাট ক্যালিবার।
So here's to always celebrating you, sir, and thank you so much, Ms. Bhutia, for so graciously handing out that award. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to dive, smash, and dominate the court. Indeed, the meteoric rise of racket sports sensations have hit time and time again and proven that India is a hidden gem when it comes to racket sports. That brings us to our next category, which is Sportsman of the Year, Racket Sports. Let's take a look at the nominees. And may we have on stage Mr. Kirmani and of course Leander Pace to please graciously grace the stage and hand out the award to the winner. Thank you so much, gentlemen. We have two winners in this category. The first winner is Lakshya Sen. Congratulations. Lakshya, seen you a lot this evening. Congratulations. Congratulations, Lakshya. And joining you, our next winner in the same category, Sportsman of the Year, Racket Sports, is Sharat Kamal. Congratulations. Congratulations to the both of you. And I'm going to request you, Sharat, to please say a few words. I'll ask them to pass you the mic. Congratulations.
Well, firstly, it's an honor to be in this room. Like as Sanya Mirza was saying, you know, Sportstar used to come up every fortnight. The poster used to be in between. And she was dreaming to be in the poster, but for me, it was like I was just awestruck looking at the champions out there. Leander with his fist pump and, you know, with his aggressive face. And it was just a dream it's just a dream come true for me to share the space with all of you. So thank you very much, Sportstar and the Hindu group. And Lakshya Sen, well done. Dusron ko liye bhi kuch baki rakho. Let others also win. And well done for all of you.
Well, congratulations to the both of you. You just both are splendid.
भैया से ही सीखा है. कॉमनवेल्थ में सारे मेडल्स तो यही ले गए थे. इंडिया के माइकल फेल्प्स.
बस ऐसी competition चलती रहे. So we keep winning. Thank you both so much. Congratulations and thank you both so much for graciously handing out this award.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
And that brings us to the end of the show, but our aces have just started. There's a lot more to come from them. On that note, coming up next on stage, I'd like to officially to give us a thank you note and end the evening. I'd like to invite on stage Mr. Suresh Balakrishna for the closing note. Thank you, sir.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and what a show. I mean, what a show. I'm reminded of a classic line said by Herb Brooks, American ice hockey coach, adapted to a movie called Miracle, that great moments are born from great opportunities. That's what you have here tonight, boys, and that's what you have earned tonight. And this room is filled with fabulous people whose life's journey stands testimony to the quote. Opportunity takers and opportunity makers who paved the way for the next generation of sporting talent. And I, as the serial vote of thanks giver at Sportstar Aces, feel so extraordinarily humbled and honored to thank every one of you for your tireless effort and contribution to the love of sports. First and foremost, big thanks to all our sports personalities and other dignitaries who have flown from across the world and India to attend this event. The fanboy in me is screaming a special thanks to the 1983 World Cup team for gracing the event and your collective presence, making a moment in history once again. A true honor for us. I cannot but thank the jury members. Mr. Gavaskar, I mean, it's amazing. Year on year, you come, you take so much time out. All of you, Mr. Somaya, Mr. Vishwanathan Anand, Aparna Popat, Anjali Bhagwat, Bai Chung, and now Abhinav Bindra. I know the hours you all spent, judging, and then you all sit through this whole function, encourage everybody. I think fabulous. Thank you so much. Hindu will always be grateful to you. A big thanks to our MC, Cyrus Sahukar, wherever you are, for brilliantly hosting the Aces Awards, second year in running. Very well done. Thank you, Taj Mahal Palace, Kolaba, for being exceptional hosts. Such a phenomenal property with the absolute best staff who catered to every whim and demand. Leander Pace, my champion. Thank you so much, brother. Every year you come and you do that special magic to this evening. And once again, you added your touch. Hyperlink Brand Solutions for extraordinarily helming the event. Dhairya, Kapil, Jairam, Jai Ganesh, Jai Shankar, fantastic. Without you, it wouldn't have happened. Thank you, sponsors, for sharing the love of sports. Powered by partner IDFC First Bank, associate partner Indian Oil, Ramaya University, Indian Cements, United India, Experimenta Science Center, Phenolex Pipes. Special partner Samsonite, insurance partner LIC, energy partner Speed, Bharat Petroleum, online grocery partner Big Basket, color partner Nippon Paint, technology partner Crick HQ, reality partner Casa Grande, PR partner Words Work, broadcast partner NewsX. Thank you, Dr. Malini Parthasarathi and the board of The Hindu for constant guidance and for continued belief in sports as a force for greater good. And how can I end this evening without thanking my dearest and dearest friend, Ayon Sen Gupta. Wherever you are, Ayon, take a bob. All this is because of you. Fantastic work, Ayon. Keep it up. You are the magic behind these awards. And of course, my colleagues in sales, marketing and events for your tireless efforts. You guys have done a fabulous job. Aparajita and her team. Vaidi, wherever you are, I hope you are on the hall. Vaidyanathan, really fantastic effort. And thank you once again for coming for Sportstar Aces. I'm sorry the bar is only opened 15 minutes ago, but it's open now. And dinner is served. So, but the bar won't close early. We have arm twisted the Taj and the bar is going to be open till late. Please stay back with us, have a few drinks, relax, have dinner and enjoy and see you next year. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Now the game and the match are ending, but don't worry, that's just for tonight. It is the beginning of a much brighter and glorious future. I'd love to give another round of applause to all the wonderful nominees and the winning aces and everyone who helped on their journey. Thank you for showing your love with such incredible enthusiasm. I hope you all had a wonderful evening. And now I'll take your goodbyes. What a beautiful night. This is Cyrus Saukar signing off. Thank you for being such a gracious audience. Drive safe and look after yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.